Alright, I just finished printing this pillar, more as an example as to how I would print it, because in the past I've always used advice that has never worked for me. In fact, sometimes it made the process worse. So I kind of came up with a way that works for me, and you can see part of that right here. This is my surface. This is my bed. While doing it in this fashion, I've never had to heat the bed, ever. This is PLA. I don't have to worry about an electronic gizmo checking for high spots, highs and lows, because doing it this way, there is no highs and lows to deal with. There's nothing to compensate for. So making the electronic gizmo useless. So while using this means, right here, I can tram the bed normally with just this. It's a piece of paper, strip of paper, not an entire ream of paper. It's just a 6-inch by 2-inch strip of paper. Old school tramming tool. I've never had to tram out here, there, or there, because I don't print out there. The bigger the print, the bigger this is. This is what I print on right here, because it works. I know there's always people that will say, oh my God, don't use this, don't do that. I've tried that. It doesn't work for me. This works. This works every time. Okay? If it doesn't, it was my fault. It was something that I neglected and did not do. It was never the printer, never actually the bed. Another thing, since I printed this, I printed it hollow, okay, because I wanted to save time, save filament. I printed it upside down, okay. Actually, let me rephrase that. I have to look at this now. Okay, upside down, and you can see the top here is smooth. You can see there's no ridges, no sign that this was printed on, downward, so there's no RAFT or BRIM or anything to worry about to mess up the bottom of this, but in this case it's the top. But what I did do is when I printed it upside down, let me go ahead and set it here for you. It was printed in this orientation so that I didn't have to worry about supports here at all, because normally supports would have to support each one of these skulls. I wanted to avoid that, so it would come out clean. So how do I print this up here? Would this require support? Yes. So I printed it separately. So in a sense, it printed from here to the top, or to the upper portion here, without supports, just not required, as you can see. I printed this separately, not on the bed at the same time, because every time it leaves a print, it leaves an artifact. I didn't want that. So this is stuff I've learned through printing and my own experience. Print this separately, and glue the two parts together. Okay, so also, it doesn't print any faster the more objects you have on the bed, because it still has to push filament out for each one, for each item. So when you print more than one on the bed, it has to jump all over the place, leaving artifacts on each piece that it leaves. And you risk losing the entire batch if any one of them fails. Again, this is just stuff I've learned, through printing 101, the experience of 3D printing. All right. Happy printing. Learn through experience, not words.